So, Andrea, if you are ready, it's your turn. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, hello. My name is Andrea Dornhofer from the Weiz Energy and Innovation Center. We are a project partner within this Store4HUC project, and I will give you a short overview about our thermal storage, which we implemented in a historical urban part of Weiz, the Basilica of Weiz. And shortly to the city of Weiz, we have about 12,000 inhabitants and a lot of employed persons. We are completely full employed here, and the strategy of the city of Weiz is the city full of energy and the city for living. So the intention is to increase the renewable energies here in Weiz. There is the area where the pilot is located. This is a basilica with the biomass heating plant of Weizberg. This whole area there is protected and under landscape protection zone, and the basilica is also a listed building. So we can see here the location a bit closer. It's behind the church and between the school and the funeral building. I don't know how to say it in English. And there is hidden behind the bushes, there is the plant and also the storage. What was the use, or why we do this storage? Because or what is the challenge here? The challenge was, or the biomass heating plant was working quite insufficient, so too high fuel consumptions and too high emissions. So the challenge was to find an innovative solution for this issue, and so the decision was to implement a central thermal storage tank in connection with these central hot storage water tanks on the consumers. So to decrease the fuel consumptions and the emissions, and to increase the implementation of energy systems and renewable energy systems. A few items to the biomass heating plant. It was built in 1999. It was one of the first biomass plants here in the region. And the heat is supplied for 12 consumers, and one of the largest consumers are the parish or the basilica, a school and hotels. And we had to fulfill a lot of requirements concerning the monumental protection. It was in the beginning, we had no chance to implement a storage there, and then we have had to fulfill the requirements concerning this protection. To overcome the protection issues, so we had to integrate the storage in the protected area in such a way that it's not visible from the outside. So the only way was to build a storage facility at this location, to color it green, to sink it under the ground, and only half a meter was allowed to look out, and this had to be also covered by bushes. So we had a lot of investment costs there to hide this storage so that no one or nothing is visible. The good news are that we started in February 2020, and we finished the whole installation of the buffer storage tank by the end of June 2020. And so you can see a picture about the construction phase. The whole investment costs were about 300,000 euros. They were very high. Several monitoring results so far. What Katja said before, we had the external need after the pilot is what a bit more, because we had the COVID situation, and so everyone was at home, and so we needed a bit more energy. But the CO2 emissions were lower, and as well the use of energy from the outside, and also the hours without service interruptions were also lower. So this can be that the boiler plant, we can say that the boiler plant will last longer and is longer in operation. So now the construction is finished and we get the high subsidy as well from the government of Austria for this. We were one of the only project which got 45% subsidy because of this high challenge to integrate this in this protected area. So thanks a lot.